Oh, I really hope that doesn't mess up the audio. What about voice isolation? I don't know. I set it to voice isolation. We'll see how that goes. Okay. I don't know if it's working. The lighting is not very good because my lamp is over here. Okay. So this is pick a coin, all right? And it's going to be all about your next love interest. Like the next person you try to date seriously. And I mean, like, what not? Even if it's not serious. If you got the hots for this person and you do anything with them, go anywhere. I don't care if y'all just go on a stroll. It might just be somewhat like it's I don't know. They're interested in you romantically, and they're going to pursue you. And this is going to be how it goes if you go for it. Okay, if you're someone like me, I'm always like, no, you know what? No, I don't like those shoes. I'm not going. All right, listen, I literally rejected a guy for his shoes. I didn't tell him this. I got kicked off plenty of it. I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't even know I could do that. Right? I got actually banned. I got to make a new account. And I'm like, no, Plenty of Fish. I'm sorry, Plenty of Fish. You're not worth a second account. That is way too much work for me. Cause like I gotta like make an email. Like I want to put that on any email I got. Like yeah, right. I don't know. Listen, like my pinky is extended in life. Okay, let's see. I got some really cool coins. Okay, because when I go to clean different places now, they're empty, and people leave coins behind. And a lot of these people come from other countries. I always got a lot of multiple cultures, but not that many. Like they're not broad scale like that. They just kind of got a whole bunch from one area here and there type of thing. I don't know. They got a weird immigration system. All right, so listen. This is a quarter that I have. It's got sparkles on it. I painted. Okay. Listen, I found this quarter in my couch. But either way, I have option one, which is a quarter. 25 cents USD, no, Canadian. It's a Canadian quarter. All right, it's got a little mousse on it. All right, it's really cute. So I decided to put some pink sparkle stuff on it. Anyway, option two is where are you from? I think it's a rupee. Is it a rupee? No, this one's the rupee. I like to say rupee. Okay. Okay, listen, I would move to a country just so I could say it. Oh, hi, John. I was wondering where you were. I made a video earlier. I didn't expect anyone to actually show up necessarily because it was really out of the blue. But yes, how are you? I hope you've been well. Okay, I have not. I will, since you're here, I will tell you because, we chat. All right, but anyways, what is this exactly? It's 10 something. It's 10. It's worth 10 units. I don't know if it's pennies or yens. I don't know. It's got some Asian writing on it. This is terrible. I need you to see better. Hold on. Let me bring the lamp over. Okay. I want the quarter first. Okay, we're gonna have to restart this. Well, actually, no, this isn't the timestamp. So there's option one, the pink glittery moose quarter from Canada. Okay, and then option two is this Asian coin. It's got a bunch of Asian writing on it that I cannot. And I don't know if it's Japanese. I don't know what it is. It's probably Chinese. There's a lot of Chinese people here. Like, legitimately. They're from China. Okay, I cleaned for a couple of them. That's not where I got that, though. Either way. And then option three is the rupee. I think it's the rupee. It is. It's a rupee. All right, look at it. Don't you just like to say the word rupee? Listen. Okay, it is a rupee from India. All right. Well, maybe I'll go to India one day. Just me in India. Fucking God. I listen. Oh, listen. If you're here, John, for a bit, I'll tell you the story of how I died. Okay, again. All right, but no. What is it about India? Oh, yes, I'm a type 1 diabetic now. This is news to me, and this is what almost killed me. So, either way, go ahead and pick your pile, well, your coin, and I will see you at your pick. Okay? And I need to pull up my chat, but my phone is dying. So I can have it so that I can read what you wrote at least. But I can't have it in my face. But yeah, I get sick. I end up in the hospital. I shit you not, I had a fucking stroke. I swear. I know. I listen. I know things. All right. I'm always right about my own medical issues. All right. But people don't listen to me because the doctors, they're like, please do not tell me what's wrong with you. Let me figure it out and be wrong. You know what I mean? They don't like when you know what's wrong with you, and they like neglect you if you do. So I kind of just sit there and like let them be terrible at their jobs until they figure it out. But overall, I got diagnosed with type 2 almost 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago. I am not type 2. I am type 1, and my pancreas gave out like over about a year ago last summer. So I literally have been riding fucking life with no insulin in my body for almost a fucking year. If I was to tell my mom this, my mom's passed, right? If I was to be able to tell her that, she would fucking pass out because that is unheard of. Right? You can't survive without insulin like that. You know what happens to you? Diabetic ketoacidosis. That's what happened to me. Oh, it killed me. I swear. I shit you not. I died that day at the hospital. I made it there, like helping me. I think I had a stroke like a month ago, and they're like, oh, laughing at me, and I'm like, please don't laugh at me. I'm literally dying. Okay, and then they end up rushing me in there. It was like a movie. They were like all of a sudden, Nicole back, Nicole back. They were calling me left and right. I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? Am I dying? Am I really dying? I thought I was just, oh my God, I really am dying. All right. I was like, survival mode. I must survive this, apparently. And they hooked me up there. I shit you not, I had like 6 IVs. 3 in this arm and 3 in that arm. I don't even know what they had me on. I was like, what is all that? They're like, listen, Miss Sachs. And I'm like, looking at them. I was like, please don't talk to me like I'm a dog while I'm dying. And they're like, I just want you to know how serious this is. And I was like, okay, I mean, I got here. I clearly took it serious. And they're like, it's reversible though. I'm like, oh, thank the heavens. This is nice. They're like, but you have to stay here. And I was like, what does that really mean? And they're like, all day. At 12 hours straight, they had to cleanse me like someone like that goes on, like someone with kidney failure. What is that called? A dialysis? It wasn't dialysis though, but it was like that. They had to detox my blood because apparently it was killing me like bad. And it had been like, and this was breaking point. It was like if I didn't go to the doctor, I was going to be dead in 48 hours. I cannot believe that. It's a horror story to say the least. All because I was mistyped. Yeah. But look, I've gained the weight back now. Okay, this is my medical box. These are my pens. They're very nifty. All right, it's not like your grandma's insulin. Okay, this thing comes in a pen. All right, it's pretty cool for on the go. Whatever. I always end up accidentally giving myself too much. But whatever. Point is, I'm told I'm lucky. Okay. But yes, I almost wasn't here today, John. Like, there literally could have been a reality where I am not here anymore. I try to tell this to the people around me, and they just are like, oh, okay. And I'm like, no, no one cares. Okay. I'm going to go sit in my corner and play my tarot cards the moment I can. Okay. You see the Red Bull. It's a diet Red Bull, though. Okay? All right. Relax. Mom. Hey, don't be. And this is here in case you want to know, Mom. Hey, this is Diet Pepsi. But I'm allowed to eat real food now. Like I don't have to restrict my diet. My insulin is supposed to do that for me. So like I can actually eat food. I can eat cereal and not have to be like, oh no, God, Lord Jesus, please, it's got sugar. I can actually eat cake again without it being bad. Like I just have to give myself enough of this magic juice. Oh God, I hate it. All right. Video quality settings reminder dismiss. But don't mind me. I literally did have a life. Oh, listen, it changed everyone's life around me because I survived, and I feel like they're not happy. I feel unappreciated in life. I came back from the dead like boom, and they're like, "Oh hey, good job. I'm glad you're back." My ex-husband took me out for pizza, so that's something. Listen, he had a free pizza at Domino's, and he was like, "You want to cash out on that with me since you survived?" I'm like, "Yep, I do." Give me the free pizza. That's all I'm ordering. A fucking free pizza. But if I would have died, it would have been a hefty lawsuit that they could have cashed out on because of the whole misdiagnosis thing. Yeah. And also because I went to the ER last year when the pancreas broke and they literally neglected me in the corner for 8 hours and told me to go home if I didn't like it while I was in diabetic shock. So that alone, if I would have died from then, like, oh my God, they'd sue them, obviously. I'd fucking, it's the type of suing that would have to force the hospital to close. So it's like, do I really want to be the person that shuts down the demon hospital downtown that killed me twice? And then I remember, well, they did save you, Nicole. They put you on 600. They had me on like 2 IVs. Ah, I don't even like needles. Oh, oh, I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. And I was all alone. Okay, it was. I'll take the picture. It's 12:30 a.m. on a Saturday night / Sunday morning because it's that random time where it's still kind of nighttime from Saturday, but it's really technically Sunday because it's 12:30. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I should go. Yeah, I have a friend with me telling me, you should probably go. This is no joke. And I'm like, yeah, I feel that, but I feel fine. I was like, but then I was like, you know what? I will go. I was like, hold on. Okay, make a plan. I made a plan. I was like, I'm gonna call a taxi. And I was like, because it's 12:30, I can't actually get on the bus. And then I was like, okay, plan is call a taxi. Now, okay, let's see if anyone wants to help you survive, Nicole. All right, so I text ex-husband. I say, hey, are you up? Creep over to him. I always come crawling over to him when I got a problem. I won't lie. But usually it's because it's his problem too. If it's my kid, it's his kid, so that's his problem. I mean, any problems I have are related to him. Anyway, somehow. So basically, I come crawling over there. Hey, are you up? And he's like, yeah, what's up? I'm like, can you maybe give me a ride to the hospital? His reply was, nah, dude, you should take an ambulance. I see that shit all the time. And I'm like, all right, I won't be doing that because I feel fine. I feel like you can't call. Listen, I have a code. I can't call an ambulance unless I'm actually needing a motherfucking ambulance. I cannot consciously call an ambulance just to get a ride. I mean, yes, I'm qualified for one because I was clearly dying. But the point is that I'm not visibly dying. I need tests to prove that I'm dying and blood work and stuff. And so the paramedic's not going to be nice to me. He's going to be like, what's wrong with you? All right, that's how the nurse treated me. I came in and I was like, I think I had a stroke. And they're like, oh, oh. And they're like, did you just laugh at me? I was like, what the hell is wrong? I wanted to knock that motherfucker out. I was like, I cannot believe you just laughed at me. Does me the woodworker having a stroke? And I was like, I said it was fucking 3 weeks ago, cocksucker. Oh, God, I hate nurses. Ugh, and they're like the first stage. They're like first floor boss. Like you have to get through them to get to the real boss, which is the doctor. I had 2 doctors. I had a specialist come out from the woodworks. He told me, listen, he told me straight up, Nicole, you did nothing wrong. And I'm like, oh, thank God, it's not my fault. I didn't cause this problem. He's like, you did nothing wrong. You were misdiagnosed and you thought you were doing the right things. He says, it's not your fault. He's like, but we got you now. And I'm like, oh my God, this is like a movie. I was like, all right, you got me. Save me, Jesus. Ugh. But anyway, I couldn't get a ride. So I decided that, well, it dawned upon me that if I go there at midnight, I'm going to have to wait till 8 a.m. when the real doctors arrive. I don't really want the overnight doctor who's like, I don't want to be working here right now. I want the one that arrives all fucking bright-eyed, bushy-tailed with their coffee and their McMuffin, like, let's do this, let's draw some blood, guys. Like, I want that one, that's excited and peppy. I want the specialist. The specialist doesn't come out after midnight. Get real. He leaves at like 5 p.m. Who knows? Right? So I realized I'm just going to go in the morning. And I did. I took a taxi. No, I didn't ask for a ride because I already know my ex-husband's terrible at rushing. And I needed time. I could tell I didn't have much time. I don't even know how I made it there. The doctors are looking at me like, how did you even make it here? They're looking at me like they don't understand why I'm able to be alive and moving and being normal while being in certain types of blood sugar levels. They're like, but they're doing the test. not me. So this is fucking feast your eyes, motherfuckers. I'm a freak of nature. I always have been. Why do you think I avoid the doctors? Because they don't never treat me proper. They always treat me textbook, and I'm not a textbook case. Okay? 'Cause I almost died last time because somebody textbooked me. You're supposed to take 4 to 8 hours to have a baby, and you've only been in labor for one. So that means it's not happening. And I'm like, all right, demon, here, fucking watch me hemorrhage and die because it was happening, you fucking bitch. So that's what I said. The hospital, I don't got a good, I don't really like hospitals. I don't like any doctors really, but I don't know. My nurse is pretty cool right now. She's all right. My little diabetes nurse. She's trying her best to figure this enigma out. Hey, I got a little book. I have to like write my little blood. Yeah, I got all this work to do just to eat a meal. Ugh. Either way, whatever. It's better than type 2. Right? And it's better than being this type. This is what I tell myself. But I'm not happy. I'm absolutely miserable with this diabetes. I'm looking into how to get it to repair. And I'm like, I look at my pancreas and I'm like, we could do this. You can reboot. We can do this. We don't have to take shots forever. This is my goal, to try to remain positive about it. Because oh no, I'm not happy about it at all. I had a fit earlier because I don't know, dinner's annoying as fuck now. Every meal is annoying as fuck. I gotta like think so hard. Like how much insulin do I think I need for this? And then they want me to teach me about counting carbs and sugar, and I'm like, man, I was like, can't I just eat? The fuck? Like I don't know. I've proven I can eat I can eat responsibly without becoming obese. So I feel like I'm doing something right. Like, can I just do that? But no, I can't. Hello, Fire Spawn. Thank you. I'm happy to see you too. I called you mom. Yeah, because I ain't gonna call you daddy. Anyone that nags me is a mom. All right, dads don't nag me. I gotta fucking get out my ear with that. I'll only allow a mom to nag me. I don't know. I'm teasing. I'm trying to get back into the swing of it. Well, that's really nice of you. Trying to. I am a doctor. You are not a doctor. Get real. And you are not a specialist. It's me hitting, yes, thank you. I mean, I would expect that's what it is. I mean, are you just trying to elude me? No, okay. Yes, and I read this in like 15 minutes. Let's see. How long was that? At 8:52? Aha, 3 minutes. All right. It only took me three to find it. It's almost at 50%. When the phone's at 50%, I'll put it there. Either way, that's what I've been up to. I've been slowly, literally dying for 2 years. And, well, 2.5. And then, I don't know, I swear I had a stroke. Okay? Nobody wanted to talk about it, though. I was like, yeah, so what happened 3 weeks ago? I told you all the symptoms. It was a stroke, huh? Because of the untreated diabetes. It literally says everywhere that stroke and heart attack are like the number one cause to someone because they have untreated diabetes. Like untreated diabetes causes this like butter. Like I don't know, it's like a chain reaction, and and you don't think riding like this for over a year with no pancreas working, you don't think that put me at stroke risk? I'm pretty sure I had the stroke, man. Oh, I felt a little dumb after. Like I was like, this has got to be a stroke. Oh yeah, I like to think I repaired, right? But no, the silent strokes, they're real, and I feel like I had one. And then I was just sick. And I thought it was because of having a stroke. And they're like, no, you've been sick, dying for like a year. They're like, but we are not going to discuss about the possibilities of you having a stroke. I don't know. All they had to do was scan my brain. They'd be able to know. It leaves scars. But I don't know. They didn't want to open that bag of nuts. They were like, listen, let's just stick with the insulin and hope you don't fucking die right here. Like, well, you made it here. I don't know how you made it. How'd you get here? I took a taxi. All right, motherfuckers. I paid $15 to get here. And I'm pissed about it because I feel like I should have took the bus. But then it's like, would I have made it? I mean, maybe that taxi saved my life. Yeah, actually, I told him to tell me. I was like, wish me luck. He said, good luck. And I'm like, fuck, you actually replied. Thank you. I was like, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna put that right here in my fucking breast pocket, and I'm gonna hold on to that in the darkest of times. That you told me good luck with surviving whatever you're going in there for, lady. And I did it though. I met a lot of strange people. Oh, a body snatcher came out of nowhere on me at like 3 a.m. I shit you not. I'm like I'm walking around because I got high blood sugar. I'm at a hospital, but yet I'm still over 30 blood sugar. It didn't make no sense. So I go on a walk because I know this drops me, right? Because I'm not going to go to sleep at plus 30. I'm going to end up in a coma. So I go for this walk. I'm out there for like 30 minutes. And then all of a sudden, this creep starts like walking down out of nowhere, coming from beyond in the parking lot down there. I'm like, who's that? And he's walking like he's drunk. He's a little like, like not keeping one straight line. Like he's trying to act casual. And it's like 3:30 a.m. I'm like, no, there's nothing casual about you. What are you doing? And so I'm walking way up and way back. So once he gets close, I stop walking over there and I just stay at the front area where like security can see me, or at least the receptionist. I feel there's a fake sense of security there. So I go there, all right, and I'm walking my little small circle now, and he actually walks over and sits there on the side of the building, watching me for another half hour. And I was like, what is this monster doing to me right now? I was like, I have survived diabetic ketoacidosis. I don't need your shit. Who are you? And who sent you? And how did you know to? Who are you? What the hell is happening right now? I don't know. He eventually left. I had to outweight him. I don't know. He thought he was tough. I don't know. He was old. But instantly, when people creep on me in the middle of the night, I'm like, body's not sure. Okay, listen, better safe than sorry. All right. Oh, my phone rebooted. How weird. Oh, whatever. I don't even know what to say about that. I will be back in the chat eventually. I was supposed to buy a new phone from somebody, but I could never afford it. I spent all my money on food because of the diabetic ketoacidosis. I shit you not, I felt like I was a vampire eating like 2 burgers. Like, why isn't this working? I need blood. Like I just kept eating and eating and eating and nothing. I wouldn't even look like I ate it. I started thinking food was imaginary. Can you please? Oh, and I got a dog. Okay, his name is Cerberus. Hold on, I show you him. Say hi, Cerberus. There he is. Look at him. He's big, and he's not the smartest, but yet he is. He's one of those that's too smart for his own good, and he seems dumb. Okay, and it's like, no, no, no. You do too much smart, dumb shit. All right? He listens. Every time I call his name, he's like, what's up? What's up? What's up? But then if I say no, he's like, ignored. And it's not because he's dumb. That's because he's too fucking smart. He knows to ignore a bitch. I know. He's a dog. Let me go. He likes to pick on me too. I think he needs to go out. Hold on. Come, my baby. Yes, yes, yes. Go ahead. You go outside. No? Yes, maybe? I leave it open for you. Okay, just please do not attack me. No, no, leave me alone, please. I can't stand it. He's huge. He's probably at least over 60 pounds, maybe more. It's pretty heavy. Uh, why are you biting me? He did this to me earlier. I went on TikTok earlier today, and he harassed me the whole time. Stop it. Stop biting me. Oh, you're terrible. But you're my sweetheart. He's so sweet, but he's terrible. I will not elude you. He is not a nice dog. He is plenty bad. Can you let me go? No. This is what he does when he wants my attention. But I only realized he does this today when I stream. He gets jealous, I guess, when he realizes that I'm streaming. He's like, who are you talking to? That's not me. All right? Look at him. This motherfucker. He's huge. I gave him, instead of, no, get down. Get back. Back off. Right, you're too big for that. No, you're too big for that. My phone is acting terrible. Oh, God. Stop it. You're pushing me. What are you doing? That's not how you get my attention. That's how you get ignored, motherfucker. Please. Okay, he's still a puppy, so he still does puppy things. And I've realized I'm not a fur mommy or fur baby. I'm not a fur person like that. I can't talk to my pets like they're babies. I talk to them like they're people. I like when I come home and he like gets into my bread and eats my whole loaf of bread. I sit there and scold him like he's a person. I'm like, why would you do that? Do you know how much bread costs? And he's like, and I just sit there going at it, like going all the reasons why it pissed me off. And then I'm like, don't do it no more. And then he does. And I'm like, you motherfucker. But he, like I said, he's a puppy, so I'll give it time. I'm trying to get back to the chat. I'm trying. My phone actually shut down on us. I had an overload. Oh, okay, I'm back. Oh, 6 people. Hello, 6 people. How are you tonight? I hope everybody's doing good. I'm not doing so good, but it's just because of everything I had to go through. I'm not very happy. Right? But I got my job. I managed to keep my job through all of that. I busted my ass. I had the busiest work schedule of my life. I worked literally like 14 days in a row. And I had the stroke issue happen in the last week. And then I ended up in the hospital like 3 weeks later. I had some time off. I finished all the units before the month ended and I had time off. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe I go to the hospital now. I got time. Okay. And then they're like, you're dying. Thank God you got here in time. They're like, if you got here any later, they're like, we can't guarantee reversal. And I'm like, but you're guaranteeing? I thought doctors aren't allowed to guarantee shit. Oh my God. I don't know. I felt like I was being lied to just to have it like be some placebo effect. Like, if we tell her she's going to live, maybe it'll work. I don't know. Who knows, man? Doctors are crazy. I got mistyped because of my age. This is what I'm told. I'm like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. It was mistyped because the lady never even asked me questions. She just told me I had diabetes and gave me pills. She never did any type of blood tests or anything. I was like, how far did we expect that to go, people? I would have said negligence. Oh, some motherfucker negligence. Always. And people wonder why I don't want to go there. I'm like, I don't want to go there because they're just going to neglect me. And then they're only going to take care of me when I'm dying. They're going to somehow come through and save me then. Whatever. I still hate that nurse. Who laughed at me? Who laughs at anyone when they come into the hospital? What kind of a monster laughs at somebody at the nurse's station? I wanted to shove a fucking shoe down his throat. Why a shoe? I don't know. But it really was. I think it was his sneakers. They pissed me off. I don't know. He wore like New Balances, but not. They were like knockoff New Balances. I was like, that's about right. Some shoes. Okay. Go cook your way over there. Goddamn. He like cut me off too. He's like, shh, that's enough. I was like, whoa. Why so hot? Why are you being so brutal with me, man? I just got here. You already hate me? God damn it. I waited till 8 a.m. to avoid that. Like, I thought you would be drinking coffee and eating an English muffin or something. What the fuck? This isn't going as planned at all. And they were about to send me home. And then something changed. I really don't know what. The guy took my blood sugar and he was like, okay, never mind. I have to do more tests. You're actually going to see the doctor now. And I was like, all right. He's like, you have to wait in the waiting room. It could be a few hours and blah, blah. He's like prepping me for like a whole day stay. But he's going to like fix me up or something, right? No, then they start calling me. And I'm like, oh shit. A nurse comes out and finds me. I'm like, whoa, I'm important all of a sudden. I must, like when the hospital staff actually pays attention to you, I feel like that's when shit's real, motherfucker. That's when the shit gets real. And you're like, man, should I have even came? I don't know. Clearly, it's better I did. I'm just bored. So that's why I started picking up the cards again. But to be fair, while I was in the hospital, because I got stuck in there for 3 days, they had to keep me for observation and dosing. I don't know. But either way, I come back and my house is a disaster because I had just got a dog like not even a month ago, and that motherfucker's 4 months old and a disaster to begin with. My all my cards were on the floor, scattered everywhere, and there was like a cup of water here that I left in the morning without thinking, and he knocked that over and it spilled all over like all the cards. And I'm like, I came home to that, and I'm like, okay, I guess I have to just put these away and handle it another day. So on TikTok, that's what I did. I sorted all the cards and got them ready for actually reading. And now I'm here. Okay. It's nice. I mean, it is nice to be back. Yeah. My ex-husband tells me, he was like, I was thinking about it. And I was like, what were you thinking about? Okay, like, what? Okay, where is this leading already? I'm suspicious. But no, he's like, I've known you a long time. I'm like, yeah. Like, where is this leading? And he's like, and it's like, I mean, I wouldn't want you to die. And I'm like, I was like thinking to myself, well, I'm obvious, I would hope not. Like, I kind of am the mom of your kid. Like, I would hope you were rooting for me. What the fuck? I don't know why. I think he was trying to make me feel happy that he rooted for me. He's like, I prayed for you. And I'm like, all right, that's nice. Fuck, thanks. What do you want from me for that? I feel like there's a trick. Right? Why'd you do that? I mean, I thought about it. I mean, I really wouldn't want you dead. And I'm like, all right, okay. That motherfucker's crazy. I tell him that all the time, though. He knows he's crazy. But yet he acts like he's not. Celebratory free pizza. I have too many cards. I'm trying to think of how I set those up earlier so I wouldn't have such a problem. I can see this one very good. This one. I think my YouTube loaded. It did. Okay, hello, Silver Edge. Okay, and hi, Henry. Wrong type of crystal. I don't know. I don't even have crystals. My dog ate all of the crystals. I had a little dish of crystals. He knocked it over and ate them. I had my tree. Where's my tree? I don't even know where it went now. I had my little crystal tree, right? He knocked that over and ate it. He eats everything. He's terrible. But yes. Remember my one video? Because he wants your attention. Oh, no, he likes my attention too much. And thank you, Veneri. Thank you. I'm glad to be back. Happy to see you. You're so specific right now, John, and I love this. I'd snatch your body, hitting on you, not life threatening. I would just snatch you up like a good snack. This is all I'm saying. I'm so sorry. Don't take it the wrong way. It's a compliment. You're funny. I did the whole mess around with 3 girls thing. Now I mess around with no girls. Listen, I did the whole I tried to date a guy thing, and now I don't date anyone. Hey, fuck that. There's nothing but demons out there. Okay? I got bored and tried to date again. This is why I'm doing the cards now. I can do more than just chatting. So I went out there. I went out there into the world. I got banned off Plenty of Fish because I rejected guys. Can you believe that? That's how butthurt they are. I tell them, listen, man, I'm not really interested. You have a good night. And they're like, oh my God, report. I could tell when I would get reported because all of a sudden my chat would freeze and I couldn't talk to anybody for like a whole day. And I was like, that's weird. And it happened right after I told this one guy I just wasn't interested in him. Okay, I wonder if I got reported. And then it happened again and again. And I guess after 3 times now, they told me, listen, your profile has been removed. And I'm like, oh, I didn't do anything. I have nothing but people shoving dick pics at me, telling me they want to choke me, asking me if I like to be I get asked a billion nasty questions. I get treated like a fucking tramp on there. I fucking hate men. And I'm like, where's the men at in the world? Why are you treating me like as if I'm a hooker? Don't talk to me like that. I'm going to go. You have a good night. And then I'm the one who's fucking removed from their website? Yeah. Makes no sense. I did nothing. I called one guy. I told him he had an ugly face. That's like the worst I did. That is not something you get banned for. I did nothing wrong. But I really don't care. And like I said, they're not worth the effort to make another account. No, but because the last person I talked to was some guy that likes to pee in a diaper. And then all of a sudden it turned into him forcing me into a diaper. And I was like, no. And he's like, what if I make you sit there with it all day? Would you use it? And I'm like, if you fucking tied me, he told me, asked me, if I was to tie you up and put a diaper on you, would you use it if I left you there like that? And I'm like, I was like, fuck no. I was like, I'd shit and piss all over that bitch and I'd make you clean that shit with your fucking mouth. Eh? And he's like, okay. And I'm like, yeah, I'm out of here. So it's like, and then I'm sure he reported me. He was like, damn, she's not interested in being abused like a fucking cretin? Right? No, I'm not. Right? Keep your shit to yourself. Don't force me in the diaper. Big mistake, fucking bitch. Try to force your weird shit on me? Nah. I told him, listen, I wanted to say there's plenty of men out here that find me attractive without a diaper. I don't need this shit. You can go. I don't need none of this. And then the next guy I talked to, he sends me a fucking masturbation pic, and I told him if he sent it, I was out of here. And he sent it, and I was like, I'm out of here. And he's like, for real? And I'm like, yeah, I kind of told you that. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were horny and you wanted it. And I'm like, rapist. I'm like, I'm out of here. And I was like, I can't believe this is what men are. Ugh. Can't talk to nobody. Okay? Either that or they're just too strange for me. Like, they're just too normal for me. I can't date a normal person. Look at me. I read tarot cards. Nothing about me is fucking normal. I can't date a normal person, and I can't handle a crazy man who wants to put me in a diaper or one that wants to shove his dick down in my face. And then they ban against me. They're like, this girl's terrible, reported. And it's like, I didn't do shit but reject you. Go away. How dare you? To kick me off of a dating app because I tell people that talk to me like that to go away. That just blows my fucking mind. But this is the world I live in. Everything is backwards. Always backwards. Okay. Let's see. Let me catch up. That's solitaire. Wrong type of crystal. That's solitaire. I don't even know what you're talking about. Plenty of fish. I'm on that, but it's changed this time. I don't even know. Listen. I don't even know. I'm on Tinder too. I was right. Oh, Tinder's so boring. Tinder's nothing but fake shit, dude. You can just see it's fake. And if it's not, it's like, okay, you guys are too cool for me. Hey, you, Mr. Muscle Bob over here that goes to Mexico every fucking who knows when, spring break, whatever you do in your 30s still, whatever travels. Like this one guy, he's like, everybody's always traveling. Like, I don't want to travel with you. So I already know right there, we ain't gonna match because I ain't gonna sit there and go to Mexico with you. It'd be hard pressed to get maybe once, maybe. Maybe like once every 5 years I might get on a plane. Maybe. Maybe. I hate traveling. I like road trips though. Okay, but I don't drive, so that's why I like them. No, please, please no. All right, I'm trying to do something. No, please, 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 no. I've woke up with him in my face before breathing, and I'm like, oh my god, you're very upset. He's very obsessed. Okay, what do you want? I know. I paid $250 for him though. He wasn't cheap. He's just a mutt. I mean, I'm come from the land where people hand out mutts at the grocery store. And I mean, so I was like, damn, they wanted 500. I was like, you smoking crack? I was like, I ain't paying 500 for a mutt. What the fuck? Never. What the fuck? It's supposed to be free. Why are you even making me? I'm having bad reception. But I told them I'll give you 250 for them. And then they came back the next day. Okay. And I was like, I knew they were just some crackheads trying to make a profit off of a mistake that their dog had. You know what I mean? So I was like, just give me the dog for 250 and know that he'll have a nice home. Can you believe of gnawing on me and chewing on me? He sleeps with me though. He's very sweet. Come on, seriously, you can't. Do you want dinner? I think I need to give him dinner. Oh, don't bite me. Don't bite me. I bruise easily. Don't get angry. Whoa. He likes to, this is play. He likes to play like that. He's too rough for me. I won't lie. I need like taking my clothes off. Stop that. No, I refuse. Back up. No, you're gonna mess up my cards too. Back up. Hold on. I have to go give him dinner. I don't think that's what it is, but it'll definitely help distract him. He's going through a demon moment. I call it a demon moment. I don't know what else to call it. He starts like running around the house and slamming into furniture and thrashing all the cushions. And I just sit there like, oh my. And he just runs around. Crazy shit. Hey, listen, give me. I'm chewing my sweater. I'm coming. Okay, I'm going to give you dinner. So I'll be right back, and then it's going to start. Back up. Back up. Get off my chair. Come on. Come. Yeah, come. You want the dinner? I know you want the dinner. You gotta get out of the way. Take the dinner. Yes, it's dinner. Okay, there you go, my prince. Very good. It demands respect, that one, and I like it. His nickname around my neighborhood by all the children is the nasty dog, because he's nasty. Okay, that's his version of playing, is barking at me and biting me. He's happy. This is his play. Oh, I won't play with him. I won't do it. I don't care how upset he gets. Listen, I'm not gonna get hurt because you want to play. Okay, I think I'm ready though. My hiccups. I think I want this over here. This isn't like. I think that's okay. Listen, it matters. Why it matters, I never know. Until it feels pleasing to the eyes is when I will stop. Okay, so I'm back. Hello, hi. I'm gonna catch up on chat after I do this intro. Where we pick. Okay, so this is pick a coin, and the topic was your next romantic interest. You know, I'm gonna look into who they are, tell you all the details about them, and then I'm gonna tell you what I see about the relationship. What happens? All right, does it have potential? Things like that. So we have 3 coins. Okay, one is a Canadian quarter with some pink glitter on it, and then the other one is this. I don't know what it is, but I think it's 10 yen. I'm gonna try to look again to see if I can see anything. No, it's all in another language. It could even be from Thailand. I really don't know where it comes from. Okay, but we have this coin that's really cool. Okay, Asian themed from Asia somewhere. And then I have this. It's from India, and it's a rupee. Okay, you can see. Yes. So go ahead and pick your pick, and then I will go to the pile. Yes, it's probably going to be about, I want to say maybe 20 minutes per pile. Okay, so plan accordingly, and I will see you at your pick. The goal is to not notice him, because if I give him any attention, he'll come, and then he'll demand it. Like, what, you got me over here for nothing? I'm going to play with you. I literally have to kick him outside and put him outside because he just won't listen. I don't know what else to do. Okay, hold on. Let me put the TV on. The TV on. Just don't want it loud. Oh, he's being good. He's licking my leg. Oh, gross. I can't stand licks. Right? I hate them. It's too loud. Okay. Only I can hear it. If I let YouTube hear it, forget it. I don't even know what happens. It explodes, maybe. Who knows? I feel like I'll get banned. I get banned for everything. I got banned off TikTok earlier today because I don't know, they said I did drugs again on TikTok, and I was like, I didn't do that. Obviously, what the hell is what is their problem? 10-minute ban. And I was like, what is the point of that? Okay, either way. Option one, the Canadian quarter with pink glitter sparkle on it. Okay, hold on. This dog decided to drip its slobber on my leg. Okay, so this is all going to be about your next romantic interest. Like, not necessarily your interest. I mean, it could be. It depends on the role here, like how the roles play out. If you're a man, it could be your interest. If you're a woman, it could be whoever is interested in you. Do you see what I'm saying? But either way, it's whoever you get with next, whether you take them on a date or you want to, or whatever. This is how it's going to play out with them. Like, we're going to peer into the future and see how your relationship goes with them. Okay? So, first card out is sublimination. So instantly, this makes me think that we're talking about the person themselves. So they're very subliminal. What that could mean, I don't know if they're malicious with their subliminals. All right, but hold on. Don't mind me. I bought chips, all right, for a snack. I'm allowed to eat chips again, so I'd try them. This is barbecue chips. Okay. Last night I had honey Dijon. Right? Yeah, having insulin is terrible, but very nice. I get to eat again. Okay, but I need more room. I need to put this here. I'm just hoping he doesn't come and assault me. Oh, no, he's here. What do you want, dude? Get your paw off my desk. What are you doing? You should see a picture I have of him where he's laying on the couch, looking like Al Buddy. Listen, stop it. Give me my shirt. You're gonna rip my shirt. Do you want it? What do you want? I don't know what to give you. And I can't tolerate this. Ow! You actually got some fat there. Oh my god! You like pinched my little armpit fat. Can you not? I just got that. I like that. Come on. Come outside with me. Come on, Service. Ouch. Don't jump me. Relax. No, stop biting me. I don't want you biting me. Give me that. Thank you. Now do me a favor. Okay, here's your rope. Go play with your rope, please. Leave me alone. Ah! No, he's too fast. No, you're too fast. Ah, you're too fast. Or I'm too slow. I can't tell. Go get it. Come on. You're ruining this meeting for me. Yeah, and I can't allow it because that's not how life goes. All right. Back up. Stay back. Before. Okay. Oh. Oh. Stick. He's gonna probably try to bark. Either way, no, I can't have him biting me randomly like that. He actually got like a little piece of my little back fat. Right? I just now gained weight, so don't bite my back fat. I want it. Okay, so, anyways, this person's very subliminal. They give hints. They talk in double code, double language. This is like someone who's probably a fan of That's What She Said, because everything is like double meaning for this person. But they talk this way. I don't know if you're into that. That sounds confusing. Okay, the pilgrim, right? They might be homeless, or they've been homeless, or they might as well be homeless. Wherever they live, it isn't their home. They live with somebody, something like this. Defying gravity. You're gonna have to ignore the dog beating down the door. He's a little aggressive, and I don't know how else to tolerate that. I figure go outside, let that aggression out there in the grass. Okay, but balance spirituality and practicality. They're very balanced. Okay, but this pilgrimage card I feel like is kind of molded their character a bit. This might be someone who's never lived on their own, not necessarily by choice, like there's some type of moocher. I mean, it could be. I really don't know. We'll get into that. But overall, this is somebody that basically has never really had their own independence somehow. I feel like, and if they ever did, it was very brief. It wasn't like solid. Like it didn't last, and I don't know for whatever reasons. But either way, balance spirituality and practicality. So I feel like when you meet them, I don't know, they're not probably homeless. I mean, who goes out there dating when they're homeless? Leo, a psychotic homeless man would do such. Who gave that man a phone? All right, goddamn. All right, but either way, balance spirituality and practicality. They're very balanced. They're not like under or over the top. They're not under the top or over the top. They're very even peeled. They're going to be very chill and relaxed. Anima Mundi, they're going to have a very interesting dynamic to them. So there's going to be someone that has a lot of weird things happen to them, or a lot of strange occurrences, or all sorts of things. All right, we have the spring card. Okay, this makes me think of spring fever. So you might have just recently met this person, or they're just kind of like in your vicinity somehow. So they're near. All right. And something about the spring, it's recent. They just recently got near. I don't know. All right. So whatever you've changed in your routine, maybe they started working somewhere that you shop, or you started going somewhere new that you don't normally go to, or maybe they moved in around somewhere near you. You know what I mean? But it has to do with spring. Okay. And I feel like, and this is, okay, if this is a man, he likes a lot of skin. All right. He finds skin sexy. Oh, he likes to touch it. He likes to see it. Okay, I'm not that quick to call him a pig, but it's basically like that. Like he's spring fever, like okay, and heal the ouch. So they have healing energy. Sublimination, though, they're gonna confuse you because they're so subliminal. They say everything indirectly, or they're like a master of words. Okay, this is somebody where if you ask them a question, if they don't want to answer you, they will find a way to answer you truthfully without giving you what you asked for. As I said, this person is mastermind, mastercraft in ITs, but no, they're definitely way with the words. Okay, emotions are running high. They're gonna like you a lot. You get into their emotions. That's what it is. This person is very balanced, and you make them feel unbalanced. Okay, they like you though. Paradise. Okay, so if this is a man, he approaches you maybe, and if not, you just know this man's interested in you, so you approached him. Something like this and heal the ouch. I feel like that's them. They feel like you came right on time to heal their ouchies. Whatever ouchies they've had in life. This is how they view you as like a reward or something for the shit they've been through, the pilgrimage. And then encouragement. This person is very shy. They need a lot of encouragement to actually talk to you. Glamour, they don't feel like they look good enough for you. Okay? And I feel like this is all things that they didn't even know were wrong with them. They didn't even realize they felt this way until they start to date you. Okay? So how do you meet this person? Water strike, renew. That makes me think of it with sprig. It could be an X. Dog card, 10 of cups. Okay, whether they're an X or not, I'm just going to continue to describe it. So they're a really good friend. They're a great companion. 10 of cups. This is how they are, and I feel like with that emotions are running high. Supermoon card. Forget it. They want to give you all 10 cups right away. This person's going to be very interested in you. They're going to want to spend time with you as much as you want to. They want to visit and see you and date you, or do they want to get together with you and be around you as much as you want to be around with them. They're like, I don't know, this person's coming in with like low confidence on this. Like he's kind of just giving it a chance, like seeing how it goes, and he's ready to go all in. Okay, because of how I guess maybe he's had bad exes. You know, this is a man. Most of you, this was going to be a man. Okay, growth. The tallest oak tree once started as a seedling. Don't be afraid to start something new. So this person's terrified, but they're not afraid to start something new. They want to go for it. They go for it. Okay, but they're terrified to do it, but they do it. And sensuality. Okay, I feel like that's more for the women here. They're very sensual. The woman's going to be very sensual. So if this is a man, he's going to find you very sensual. He's going to want to touch your hair. He's going to want to smell you. Even he's going to want to be close to you. It's just like I don't know what their sex life has been like, but I want to say they haven't been around a woman much. I don't know. And when they get around you, they're like, "Oh, this is nice." I don't know. As I said, maybe I don't know what the hell kind of life could have led them that way. But as I said, the pilgrimage, they got a background story. I feel like it's something you could talk about with them. You probably do. Soldier and then knighthood. That's why I say they're a really good person. They're very protective. They'll probably get protective over you. Queen of Hearts. They see you as a Queen of Hearts. That's why I said they want to give you everything and be with you. And I feel like, and this is somebody that wouldn't mind an accidental pregnancy while you're dating because they just, I don't know, they see you as a good fit for a mom. And this person might, they're not against kids, maybe. So they're just kind of like just not trying to, but they wouldn't, I don't know. They'd be like, oh, well, I kind of wanted a kid and you're perfect to have a kid with. This is how they see you. They see you as somebody that's really great. Okay. I'm looking at those mushrooms on the tree. I don't know what that really means right now. But either way, you somehow are like, that's what I say, they go all in with you. Mexican marigold, renewal, time to begin again, stronger and better. And don't be afraid to start something new and all this stuff. And then with the encouragement card, this person doesn't have anyone to tell them what to do with this situation. You get what I mean? And if they do, it's not really somebody they can trust. I don't know if they know that, but I feel like eventually they talk to somebody about how much emotions they feel for you, right? You throw them off balance. They think about you. I don't know. Maybe you don't. That's why I said this person, I feel like, doesn't really have too much romantic history. Or maybe they do. I don't know. The pilgrimage. I don't think they've been able to. It could be someone with the soldier card that could be like in the military and then they never dated. Now they're not in that no more. So now they're like trying to date or I don't know, right? Either way, what needs mending? Okay, so because I mentioned it with the renewal card and start something new, and then renewal again, time to begin again, stronger and better. Okay, it's more of you. This is going to be an X. They want to try again with you, but it's because of all these things. And I feel like they finally maybe talked to someone that gave them the right advice about it. Because I have a feeling this person felt like they liked you more than you liked them. And they were, I don't know, maybe they left they're going to leave you or they're going to be scared to date you. Something is going to make them like, they go all in, but then they kind of pull back on you and you're going to be questioned. You're not going to understand that. And it's going to be because they don't know how to handle that. They weren't ready for it, basically. So they fall in love with you really quick, but genuine love, like not just the feelings of love or whatever, right? Or the illusion of love, the chemical reaction. I feel like they receive that. Obviously, the whole emotions go out of control for this person. They like this is somebody that doesn't break composure, but you can cause this person to break composure, and also like this is somebody that you could actually make angry. This is somebody that doesn't really get angry. They're very silent. The knighthood card, male or female, they're very stoic. They don't really have outbursts, but they can. I don't know. I feel like not with women, not with dating. I don't know the way they are, but you can do this to them, or you've made them angry at least once, and this is like enough to make them. I don't know, something about healing the ouch. I feel like they hurt themselves with you. Like I said, they go talk to somebody that doesn't give them right advice, and then they don't know what to do. They want to talk to you and have you give them the advice. This is like somebody that sees that you can advise people. They don't know. They see you as someone that is knowledgeable, but they're like, I can't talk to you about my problems with you. I'm too shy. So there's a lot of blockage that happens. Ten of Swords. Yeah, no, they definitely get caught up in their thoughts a lot. Oops. Where did it go? Oh, of course, it goes way back there. Hold on. They get caught up in their thoughts with you, and they might break up with you. And it's spur of the moment, and it's random, and then they regret it like instantly. Ugh. But then they see, I don't know what they think about that. I feel like they just see it as, okay, I'm just gonna let that go. And that person, they were gonna break my heart anyways, because they felt like they liked you, and I feel like they gave you everything. They want to give you everything. They see paradise with you. That means they see future with you. They want to, line up everybody wants to line their ship up to reach paradise, right? So they see this. But then they end up, I feel like, leaving you, going away, something stabbed in the back. I feel like they feel stabbed in the back, I feel like, by the advice that they received. But they feel like they stabbed you in the back by listening to that advice. And then they take a big step back from you, and you guys might end up breaking up because of it and not talking anymore. Okay, it causes a big ouchie for them. They hate it. They need to rebalance. They do, I feel like. Okay. This is somebody that doesn't, like I said, they don't lose composure. But emotions run high over you. That makes me think they got jealous. They probably didn't even know they were the jealous type until they dated you. something like that. Like they learned all these things about them because you triggered it in them, and they would have never known that about them if they wouldn't have dated you or like someone like you or whatever. But I feel like it's just because it's you. Okay, but either way, this person wants to come to you. So if they separated you, they wanted to come back to you right away. But they didn't because they didn't want to. I don't know. Like I said, they're very quiet and they didn't really have anyone giving them any good advice. Okay, clouds, King of Wands. I feel like, and then they probably they ghosted you almost or something like, or they might as well as they just randomly broke up with you and ran off, and they might as whether they ghosted or not, it's still the same like energy. Like all of a sudden they're gone, right? You weren't expecting it necessarily. So either way, they go off though. Instead of talking to you, I feel like King of Wands, they try to be like this. They try to like just go out there and like sow their wild oats or something. They go try to meet new people and date people, and like you spark this in them to want to find that, and all they do is end up wanting to go back to you. I feel like, and this person might have been someone. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they were someone that slept around. I don't think this is someone that sleeps around. They might try to, but they don't. I don't know. Trust and faith. So eventually, I feel like they find someone that they can talk to. And I feel like it's mostly you. They need to talk to you. I feel they can just tell you all these things, but they don't. They talk to someone else again. The water card, what does water say? Work with the elements of water for healing, purification, and refinement. That's why I said this person took a big step back, and I feel like it was to make sure that they would only date you if they could actually handle it and not break up with you again. Because I feel like they know that they broke up with you because of their own issues because they regretted it right away. Okay. So I feel like time passes, maybe up to 3 months, because we have the triple moon. Okay. Embracing all aspects of yourself, the divine and the earthly. So I feel like this person goes on like a self growth journey. I feel like they might try to date, but they don't have any successful dates. The pilgrim card, I feel like they're more a solo person. So they kind of just, they might attempt it, but it's not their style. They're not this king of wands that goes out there slaying pussy. All right. Listen, they might be able to, but they're not. They're just not that person. And if there's a woman, she's just not that person. Where she's gonna sit there and just sleep around because it's something to try. Like, no, I don't know. It's just not their type. This is not what they're looking for. I don't know. Either way, they eventually get some type of encouragement. I feel like to approach you because they feel like it needs mending. Something needs mending. I guess their exit needs mending. And frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self sabotage, fear, and ego issues, and jealousy. That's exactly what I said he goes through. They feel like they're not good enough for you. Okay. But then they go out and they try to date, and no one's good enough for them. So I feel like this makes them like clean up their act. But their act isn't bad, it's just inexperienced. So, like, they're gonna like try to dust themselves off and try again, so to speak. Okay. But they have to realize that they are enough to date you. But I feel like only going out there and seeing how their own approach and trying to pursue on their own, like maybe you gave this person a confidence boost or something, I don't know, but they go out there and they try to pursue. And I feel like everybody that they get in return just doesn't stand up to what they want, which is somebody like you or you, specifically you, but they've kind of given up on that concept. But then they end up coming back and talking to you. Oh, yeah, see the Lord card. Once they actually reach that. So I feel like they are that. But the minute you talk to them, they become like they become this scared little fucking soldier who's all defensive and ready to defend himself in case you're not nice to them or something. You know what I mean? Like there's some insecurities there. So it takes time. Okay, like this chrysalis, how it turns into a butterfly. Okay, I don't know how long that takes, but it takes them time to come to this conclusion because they don't have anyone that they can actually talk to. They realize that when they talk to you with that other person or with those other people or whoever they've talked to about you in the past, gave them such shitty information, such shitty everything that it led them to do that. And I feel like they wouldn't have done that. They would have just maybe not talked to you for a couple of days and see how that goes with you or something. Like I feel like this person just breaks it off with you. Like, get away from me or something. Like, and it leaves you kind of feeling like, damn. Shit, okay. I like you almost like you feel like you hurt this person. And then they realize that you didn't do anything to them. They did it all themselves. And they hurt themselves essentially because they broke their own heart. They were brokenhearted that they weren't with you anymore and they wanted to be with you. And they see it as damn it, I at least had a chance with them. Now I have no chance. I ended my chances myself. And for what reason? They're like, because I'm just stressed. I just needed time to think. And I feel like you probably are someone that would give this person time to think, but they panicked. I don't know. And then they realize that they're like, no, I won't go back to that. They just sit around for like the next month moping about it. And then I feel like, and eventually they pick themselves up. They get some type of encouragement, maybe from you. Maybe you bump into them and this, you tell them, oh, you're looking good, or something. Who knows? But y'all end up back together again, okay? Because they come to you ready this time. They're not going to just fall apart on you and look like a look like a schmuck or whatever you want to call that, a cook. They're not gonna come back to you looking like, you know what I mean? They are that person. They look like that person. Whoever they paint themselves out, not paint themselves out, whoever they show themselves to you as, like when you're dating, that is them. They're like, if you liked me, they're like, it's because I'm a really good catch. This person sees themselves as a good catch. You make this person feel like that's why I said this person ends up feeling like they're the greatest catch and they met the greatest catch and they should be with you. But then it doesn't happen. They fuck it up and they're like, damn, I'm not the greatest catch at all. And then they end up getting real down on themselves. And then I feel like they deal with the issues though. But what helps them deal with it is by just being closed off to moving on. They try to move on and date other people or something, right? And it's just, they feel like they're too good for that person. They feel like that person's just not right for them. They feel like basically that person's not you and they want you. So I feel like that alone is what helps them. I feel like see that they are enough. I don't know, King of Wands. As I said, I feel like they want to be your King of Wands. Okay, now marriage. I don't see any cards indicating marriage. So I don't know if y'all get married, but there's a paradise card. So I feel like this is a type of relationship that if once they can get to that point and talk to you again, if you're still single when they feel like this is the goal for them because you're not like actually in communications with this person telling them, listen, get back here and I want to work things out with you or I'm going to start dating. I feel like you're not threatening this person. You're just, it's been long enough and they should be moved on. You should be, but they're not. And they suspect you to be, or at least trying to. So they're like trying to get back before they lose all those chances. Like, because if you start dating someone, they have no chance, none at all. You see what I'm saying? So it's like they lose every bit of it. But now it's like, so it's like they're going to try to come in and date you again. And I feel like maybe they come back a couple times and they're not ready, but they keep trying. They will always keep coming back as long as you're single. So I feel like they somehow maybe when they start wanting to come back, they start stalking you a little or something. Nothing creepy, but I feel like just trying to get information about you to know if they should even do that because this person, like I said, they second guess everything, and they like I said, you don't. This isn't how they normally act. And I feel like a lot of that is because they didn't know that that's how they act because they don't date much or something. You know what I mean? But you're now they date. Now that they've gone on their first date or something, which isn't a first date, but you see what I mean? Like they haven't dated in a while or something and they got into like a groove of being all alone. And then now that they've actually went out there and experienced like a good connection with you, they feel more secure in doing that with other people. But it never pans out because they're like holding them to you. Okay. So this person, I feel like there's lots of potential here. Strength, the strength card. I feel like there's blockages. Okay. Defying gravity. Something with spiders. There's a big spider web on this card. It's making me think of nighttime. Maybe woods, something with the woods at night. I'm not sure. Okay. But either way, until they feel like they're enough, they won't come back to you. And I feel like, but then they feel pressured to come back to you. They put the pressure on themselves. This person lives in their own world. They're like fighting their own battles to get back to you. And I feel like, and you're just sitting there. I feel like you're available. They could call you right now, probably text you right now. Hi. And I mean, like something like that. But they can, I don't know. Maybe that's what they end up doing. Someone talks to them and tells them what to do, and then they do it. And it works. And they feel like I don't know, something with sublimination. They subliminally are trying to let you know that they want to come back. Something like this. They somehow subliminally tell you basically like all of this before they ever leave. They secure you with this feeling. And I feel like, but then they're delayed because I feel like it's just they have a hard time with this. They don't have no one around them to prop them up and remind them that they're great. You know what I mean? They don't have no friends to help them with their ouch, if that makes sense. When people get hurt, they need like friends and family to, or themselves. But when you're by yourself, it just takes longer. So, but other people are there to help kind of fill them back up. But it can't be like a relationship, like a girlfriend or something like this, because then that's a rebound. They fill you up and you kick them to the curb. So I feel like with this person, they don't have anyone to help remind them of all the great things they are. They feel down on themselves, and no one, and while being down on themselves, they have no confidence to talk to you. So someone comes around and fluffs this person up. I feel like, but mm, it's not like a date. I mean, it could be for some of you, but most of you know it's more so someone in their life, someone they meet randomly, maybe just a random stranger that they meet, gives them just some random advice. And I feel like in that, you know what I mean? They just do it. And then it ends up working with them. And I feel like, and then they get to see where they lie with their issues, but they know about their issues this time. So that's why I say it probably works the second you go around, the second time you try around, something like this. That's only if you're willing to give them a chance. I don't really see much after that. They're definitely on the mission to come back to you and get to you. And they're not trying to make it take years. This isn't like over the course of 10, 15 years. No, I won't even waste my time reading a reading like that. So this is within like, you know what I mean, a decent, respectable amount of time. Okay, it could be up to a year or so, but not like completely like you don't talk to this person for 2 years. No, you just maybe didn't talk to them much within those 2 years, and you guys weren't dating or even maybe you try, I don't know, but overall, this person wants to try to be who they feel like they are to be with you. They feel like you deserve somebody like them, and they feel like they just didn't represent themselves properly because they just weren't ready for that. So how they come back to actually like tell you all that, I don't know, but they subliminally hint to you that basically like you're like everything they've ever wanted. So I don't know. It's up to you. I don't know what happens with that. You most likely let them back in. You at least hear them out, I feel like. Stronger, you might actually date them again, and then you guys actually are. After renew comes the strength card. So they might actually, they come back and you guys actually, it must be like a 50-50 thing. Not all of you take them back, but if you do take them back, I feel like you guys end up dating again and it's a much better dating experience. How long it lasts, I really don't know. Okay, it could last forever, it could last only just one season. But overall, if you give it another go, it is a successful relationship. It just, I don't know how successful it goes. All right, but if you don't give them any, yeah, then all of this closes off, and that's where it ends. Where they left on you because they were lacking, and then they tried to come back, and you didn't let them. And they're gonna move on. This is somebody that's not gonna bother you. I feel like they'll think on you every day for the rest of their lives, but they will never bother you about it if you tell them that you don't want to be with them. You know, so. That's why I said they're very stoic. I feel like they probably wouldn't date again, something like that. No, they would. I feel like they have to. Either way, I hope you enjoyed your reading and that was insightful for you. Okay. Man, I'm having nothing but errors. Okay. I guess that's Canada. Yeah, no, Canadian guys can't take rejection. All I do is tell them I'm not interested. I feel like that is the kindest way to let someone know you're not interested. All right. I told that one guy, I was like, listen, I'm not really interested in I said, you seem to like being embarrassed. And what else did he want? Tortured. I was like, I'm not really gonna get turned on by doing that to you, so I don't think I'm your type. Okay. And then he reports me. Eat shit. Men, so psychotic. These men are psychotic. Okay, option 2. All right, this is the 10 something. All right, if I could recognize that building or these. All right, maybe let's just. I don't know if it's Chinese. Yeah, but this is a coin that comes from Asia. Right? We'll just leave it at that. And it's worth 10. It could be $10. It could be 10 cents. We don't know. All right, it's a mystery coin. It comes from, I feel like it comes from Tibet or something. Tibetan coin. But no. Okay, so this is all about your next relationship, your next love interest, the person that's interested in you and tries to date you for love, or you try to date them for love, whatever, however we want to word it. All right, it's the next person you, even if you just chat with them, is the next person, all right, that you're interested in, or at least giving a chance to, or seeing how it goes. He's out there. All right, let it in. Yeah, that's my dog. Just ignore him, please. He was being bad, so I had to put him outside. It's pleasant out there. Do not feel bad for him. Okay. But I feel like whoever this person is, okay, you're not going to really be able to get. You're not going to be able to guess their ethnicity. Okay, they're going to be multicultural, multi-ethnical, multiracial. They're going to be a mix of something. You're not going to be able to put your finger on it, but you're going to tell that, like, if this person's black, they're going to see that they're mixed with something. They're not just black. They might be like a Tiger Woods black, right? Or if they're white, you can see maybe what is this? Why are you not so white? Is it are you Hispanic? You know, like there's going to be like you're going to notice that they're not from where you're from, or they're not from where you're at, and also they're kind of like you don't know what they are. They're like this fucking coin to me right now. They might even look Asian sometimes. Maybe you know what I mean? Who knows? Right? They might have a lot of genetics in them, is my point. So, spring, I feel like they're very excited. Neptune. Okay. I think Neptune's about dreams. I believe that's where the gates are held into some type of dimension of time. Okay, listen, I don't remember Sailor Moon very well. I'm trying to remember what Sailor Neptune used to do, all right? A lot of my astrology comes from Sailor Moon. And it was from when I was like 8 years old. So it's like, okay, go easy on me, world. I don't know astrology. All right, but gnosis. Okay, so okay, this person knows. That card always makes me laugh. Anima Mundi, they got an interesting birth chart. They might have some interesting Scorpio placements or maybe Pisces placements. These are all like the psychic signs, right? Neptune, though. Okay, that's also about dreams. Is that about dreams? I don't know. I think Pluto is more about I don't fucking know which one's about the dreams. But Neptune, this person knows really good information. How? They might be somebody that studies a lot, something like this. Emotions are running high. I feel like this person runs high. They're excited. They got a lot of energy. I feel like they can sit there and go round and round and round and round. I feel like talking. I feel like this is somebody that could talk for a very long time. Justice card. Something about their fairness. They're a very fair person. I don't know. They're very judgy, maybe. Passion flower. I don't want to say they might have an anxiety disorder. So about quaaludes. I feel like they don't take. I don't. They don't even make quaaludes anymore, so they can't. This person doesn't take quaaludes, but this is what's coming to mind. So I feel like if quaaludes were out, this person would take quaaludes. So they probably take whatever. They take something, some type of anti-anxiety pills, or they need them. Something like this. If quaaludes were out, they would be on them. I feel like so maybe they're not on anything because they like quaaludes. I don't fucking know. That means this person might be a little bit older than you overall. Okay, but your hard work is paying off. This person's a very hard worker. Okay, and this might be somebody that you've been trying to get attention from. You've been trying to get their attention. All right, but I feel like they're always busy with work. This could be someone you see at work, on your way to work, something like this, and they just don't notice you. But if they do, all right, this person notices you. They know it. They can feel it. They can sense it. This person's got a sixth sense about them, right? Encouragement. They don't talk about it with anybody. Emotions are running high. Dog card, 10 of cups with the Queen of Cups. So a lot of you, this is going to be a woman. But if not, I feel like this is how they view the woman, which would be you. Okay? But overall, if this is a woman, I feel like she's perfect for you. You see her, she's perfect for you. So you approach if you're a man. Now, if you're a woman, this person wants to approach you, and they've noticed you, and I feel like you haven't noticed them. There's a distinction here. The woman hasn't noticed the man in the scene, so I don't know which angle is which. But the man is the one that wants to approach. Okay, paradise. Yeah, no, they see this is like somebody that wants to run away with you on a deserted island and live there forever with you. Not like literally. I feel like there has to be a grocery store. All right, let's be honest there. So either way, though, this person notices you, whether you think they do or not. I have to pick an angle. But either way, like look to the space between the trees for answers. I feel like this person. That's what I said. This person overall. Oh my God, this dog. This person is very knowledgeable, and they're able to pull knowledge from the air. So this is somebody who probably doesn't have a lot of friends or a lot of people around them. And if they do, they're used to nobody helping them or whatever with tough decisions. So this person is such a good judge of everything. This person is very, like, very cut and dry. But I feel like you wouldn't know it because of the spring card and this passion flower. They're very passionate. They're very happy. They're very excited. This person's probably creative. They do something, they create something, something. And the man in the scene is just loving it, right? But this person basically, I mean, he's just out there like this. No. Oh, he's so bad. If I let him in, though, he's going to start biting me again, which is even worse. So, anyways, I'll give him more time to simmer down. But either way, so this person has a deep inner knowing of things, right? They know things. They have like access to, they can read energy maybe. So they've picked up on your energy. They've picked up on the energy of somebody watching them. So they might actually notice you and know that you like them or know that you're interested. They can tell, they can see, but I feel like the only reason they're taking notice is because they're interested too. Okay. So this romantic interest, if you light, okay, look to the space between the trees for answers. I feel like they get the answers they need how they need them. They advise themselves. So somebody likes to take their time, but they don't need a lot of time. So it seems like they rush, but they absolutely don't. They go fast. Their mind is fast. They come to decisions quickly, very quickly, and they're right. It's like they balance. They just come up with the best solutions. Either way, on target. Follow your ideal path. Okay, this person likes you. They see it as you're someone they're supposed to be dating. They're very excited to meet you, date you, and be around you. Unexpected visitors. Distracting me. I'm gonna let him in and kick him out if he acts bad. Are you ready to be good? No, don't shove your way in here. How rude. Stop that. Listen to me. You better be good, okay? Come here. Be calm. Yes, let me rub your armpits. No, no, no. Don't get excited. Okay, calm down. Calm down. I don't know. You got an excitement issue. This dog needs fucking Valium or something. No, no, get down. Get down. Stop it. Get down. Get down. You're like you're like almost my size. Not half. Get back. Seriously? You just got here. You're already gonna get kicked out. Okay, come on. Let's go back outside. Stop. What's wrong with you? Stop it. Get back. Get back. And stay down. Okay. Get down. Bad dog. He's gonna have to get real comfortable with being outside. Because I don't know. He's jealous of the camera. He never actually does this, but he's done it all day every time I film. I don't even know how he knows I have a camera on. Go lay down. Okay. Either way. Ugh. Unexpected visitors. So I feel like this person overall doesn't expect you. And I feel like you guys end up dating unexpectedly. Like, this is like somebody that they notice you liking them, so they ask you out, and they don't expect you to want to. But you do. You're unexpected, they're unexpected. Someone doesn't expect the invite out or the invite over or something like this. And this person who gives the invite doesn't expect results from it. But I feel like it happens. You guys end up on a date. And this person's like, oh, well, that's great. This person wanted to go. They didn't do that to not go on the date with you. They just kind of did it, kind of already assuming the result. Okay. So on target, he found someone to bark at. He barks at small children. He's a terrible dog. I'll tell you. He got nasty dog. That's his label, nasty dog. What do you think? All right, but anyway, endurance. Hold on, you can do this. So that's why I said someone has to like get themselves ready to do it. So this is kind of like two people like each other. They see each other in passing for some reason, and both of them want to ask the other one out. And eventually, one does. I don't know if it's the girl or the boy in the situation. I don't know which one it is, but it's all unexpected for them to do it. It's unexpected for it to follow through. The other person's unexpectedly getting the invite, and they're unexpectedly following through too. Like almost like, you know what I mean? Like they're drawn to it on target. Like you both want that, so it happens. Okay, endurance. Hold on, you can do this. What is he really barking at? Hey, knock it off. He's a nuisance. What time is it? My neighbors. Oh, it's only 10. They'll be all right. Okay. So either way, cactus flower, endurance. Hold on, you can do this. So I feel like this is like wanting to back out. Like someone wanted to back out of nerves. I don't know. Maybe they weren't looking so great. Glamour card. I don't know. Like, so maybe if you ask this person out or you get asked out, someone's gonna kind of push it off, but it's because they're not really feeling too great. They want to, like, I don't know, get ready for this. They weren't expecting it, but they don't want to lose the chance, so they still agree to it, but they give themselves time, something like that. Like they plan it. You guys plan it, but asking in general is just like, whoa, okay. Enemy card. Okay, so this person has an enemy specifically, and I feel like this somehow gets in the way of the relationship or slows it down. This person might have wanted to talk to you for a while and they haven't because of someone around them telling them not to. Something like this. What's wrong with these cards? Oh, okay, out of my clover. That works with on target more. Okay, clover cards. So they feel like lucky to find you. They go out on this date with you. They love it. You guys go on a date and you both, it's mutual. The feelings are mutual. You guys like each other. This is great. I don't know. It's a match. Okay. Maybe you like things. I feel like you don't. I don't know. Maybe you do. But overall, it's a match. You guys get along great. It's perfect. 10 of Cups. No effort. And I feel like, and they loved this. Okay. Your hard work is paying off. I feel like overall, they still are a hard worker. They work a lot. I feel like they try to see you whenever they can. I don't know, this person starts sleeping better at night, feeling more comfortable. I don't know, they like having you. Like, as their person, as someone that they're dating. They're thinking, this is great. They go to bed like, oh, I did it. I found a good person for me. I feel like this is somebody that doesn't like to change people. Okay, so like they're trying to find something that works naturally. And I feel like, and that means patience because that's not very easy to find. So that's why this person is just happy. They feel like, oh, I found someone that I am comfortable with. Oh, thank God. You know what I mean? They see paradise with this, but I feel like they don't realize it until they go on a date with you. But they know it. The Gnosis card, as we said, this person might be psychic. They can tell. They can read energy, something like this. They can just tell it's great. I don't know, the letter card. So with enemy, then being lucky, and then the letter card, that makes me think of a breakup. Like someone sabotages this good luck. Something like this. Overall, characteristics they like about you, or something about the way you articulate yourself. If you can write, how you word things, or how you speak, something like this. They like this. It's not upsetting for them. They find you very relaxing. This is somebody that wouldn't really argue with you. I feel like this is somebody that would never argue with you like in person. They're just too comfortable. I mean, everybody argues and bickers, right? But I feel like it would always fizzle out like without it getting any further than just like a concern. But at distance with with reading and writing and texts and things like this. I feel like they like the way you talk about everything with them or something like this. Okay, why does he just keep barking? He's a terrible dog. Hey, shush. Let's see if it works. I have no faith. I don't think nothing works with him. Nothing but ignoring, but he refuses to be ignored. So what do you do with that? Like run away and hide in the bedroom while he claws down the door because he wants to sit there and bite your arm? No, kick him outside. Either way, Six of Pentacles is about being balanced and fair. So okay, so it could be somebody that they work with or somebody that somehow has a hold over their job. I don't know. It's like a boss, something like this. Shush! He's barking at me. He came out the bushes. He's right outside the window barking. All this because I'm filming. I can't believe it. I cannot believe that. That's crazy to me. How does he even know I'm filming? By the way. So that's what I'm saying. They write you a letter, something. Someone puts some bad info, like something. Someone, this makes me think someone tries to date you or date them behind someone's back. And they're just a nasty person. They're honestly straight up jealous because they can see that it makes that person happy. So they go behind this person's back, I feel like, to pursue you. Okay. And then I feel like whether he pursued them or not, they come back and tell you. They tell them, they make up a story, they do whatever. This person might have rejected that person and they did it just out of spite. Overall, they were doing this to spite this person and hurt this person and break y'all up, or whether y'all break up, or I feel like the goal was to break y'all up. They just didn't want this person dating. Why? I don't know. I feel like they have no like hand in their life, like other than just like maybe at work. And maybe this is somebody that like, who is this person? All right, to do all that, to care that much about this person's relationship. I feel like there's a fucking disgusting person. But either way, they do this, and I feel like, and then they sabotage the whole relationship because it leaves this person here completely like confused. They're like, what? That's nothing like how it felt or was or anything. That person did that? I don't know if I believe that. But I feel like that alone just fucks everything up. Because this person now has to sit there and look at two sides of a person that they liked. You know what I mean? They don't get why what they see isn't lining up with what they're being told. So it's like they don't know what to think, and they don't even become accusing of it. It just ruins the relationship. I won't lie. And I feel like maybe because that person tries to talk to you, or if not flip the roles, it happens to you and you try to talk to the other person and they shut you down. I don't know. I don't know. They don't want to talk about that. They don't let you talk about that. They run away from you. They don't. It just makes them look guilty. Makes it look like whatever was said about them is most likely true. Who knows? Do you know what I mean? Because of the way they react, and I feel like it's not. It's just because I feel like you approaching them is making them wonder, like, what? I thought this was going perfect. Why are you approaching me with these issues? And as I said, I have a feeling this person doesn't even cheat on you. But this other person tries to make it seem like they did somehow. I don't know. So as I said, a lot of you, this like majority of you, if not all of you, the person you're dating rejects that person. I feel like they shut it down right away. They like, no, I'm not single, or no, thank you. It's all good. I don't know, and then they just go off and make up a bunch of shit about them and tell it to your person. I feel like all it does is sabotage everything. Okay, hold on, you could do this. I feel like that's this person's perspective. They're like, oh my god, what did I do? Who am I dating? Ha ha ha! Oh god! And they start like melting down over it. And I feel like this person knew they would, so they just fed them lies, but they still did actually try to approach your person. And your person, I feel like that's what made them the most angry. It's because your person rejected them. And I feel like it's just because they're not looking. They have you. They found you. They're happy with you. They see no point in looking. I don't know. It's not on their mind. They're constantly thinking about you. When you're gonna meet with you. When you guys are gonna hang out. What y'all are gonna do. Should y'all do something like this? What y'all should do? they're not thinking about anyone else. Anyone else coming in, they're like, oh, no, 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 I'm sorry, but thank you. You know what I mean? Something like that. Eh, Got the mother card. So a lot of you, as I said, this person sees that they can make a family with you. If you have any children, male or female, they see you as a good parent. They see you as somebody that would make a good parent if you're not. As I said, they see everything with you. But it gets ruined because of this one person. This one person fucks it all up for you guys. Okay, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. It changes everything. They're like, hold on. It changes everything. Holy shit. You know what I mean? They get claims about you. They get insight about you from, it's all lies, right? It's from an enemy, a secret enemy. And I feel like, and they do all this just because they're jealous of this person has a person, someone that makes them happy. I feel like whoever it is around them, they really like when this person is down. As I said, whoever this person is so jealous of your person that they just want to always make them like suffer. You know what I mean? Oh shit, that person has a smile on their face. They want to know why. And they want to know how they could prevent that because they just can't stand that. They don't like this person. They're so jealous of this person. This is like that petty shit. Like when I meet a girl who has short hair and she's like mad that I have long hair. And it's like, grow your hair out, dumb bitch. What the fuck are you mad at me for having long hair for? Do you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, they're just jealous of everything this person has or does or says or anything. I don't know. Either way. So they sabotage us and then they're happy. They feel like justice is served and then they sleep good at night. This enemy. I feel like they might even still be friends with this person afterwards, or if you're the one with this enemy that does this, then you guys are friends afterwards. Everything's cool. That person was just a fucked up person. We got rid of them. High fives. And really, it's like they were just mad that they don't know if this person was right. They know nothing about your relationship. They don't know how well you connected with them or didn't. They just know that they see you happy now, and they're like, damn, I don't like that. If they're happy, no, then maybe they'll stop talking to me, or maybe they'll work with that person. Maybe they'll go switch careers. Who knows? But I feel like it was just to make this person unhappy, and it worked. It works like you wouldn't fucking believe. And I feel like on target, this person knew where to strike. I feel like they just made shit up and just threw a question ball into the relationship. And then because of the type of person either you are or the other person is, one person brings it up and the other person doesn't want to discuss it. Simple as that. So I feel like the relationship ends there. Eventually somebody has, like, I feel like the person that gets lied to, like, I don't know what they do. Someone leaves the situation. And then this person that was lied to is like, I guess I'll believe the lies. I don't know. They try to move on. I don't know. Something with maturity. They try to be mature about it. And I feel like that doesn't happen for that person. So as I say, something happens shockingly afterwards. Maybe they get news that it was all lies, or they find out something and they're like, well, that sucks. And I guess they would want to, it's left off with them thinking and wanting to date you again because they feel like it was ruined by lies. But they see it as, if you didn't want to talk about those lies and fix them in the first place, then you're not going to want to do that anyways. You're not, like, I don't know, they feel like you're too good for them. And they kind of just sit around wondering what would have been if that person didn't ruin everything for them and for you. And they just wish you would listen to them, talk to them, something like this. You cut them out. You stop talking to them because you feel like they should have believed you over something else or whatever. I don't know. There's some type of, someone thinks they're better than the other, and the other one's like, okay, then go off and be better without me then. And they like kind of just let it fold away, but they still really like you, and they feel like all of it was taken from them because it's one person. And they're like, I don't know, they realize all of this, the light card, they try to come back and talk to you, and I feel like it doesn't work. I don't know. I have no idea. But overall, they end up having, I feel like they never have closure. They kind of just move on, I guess. They go look for a new paradise. It's kind of like where they stand up, like, okay, I guess, what can I do? They're like, I guess I'll go try to find that again. So as I said, I don't think you guys end up dating much more after that. And I feel like, and they I don't know, they feel cheated, and they're actually really upset that even happened, and they feel like they did nothing wrong to deserve it. because all they did was get told something, and then they try to maybe talk about it, and then they get shut down, and they're like, I don't know. And I mean, so that's what I say. This is a heed to the future. I feel like if someone tries to discuss some issues with you or rumors, I feel like you should take the time to dissolve them, because it ruins the relationship when you don't. That's just that simple. Because they see it as you're the person that they need to ask these questions to. And if you can't say yes, no, maybe, so if you can't answer them, they're like, then it must, because it's true. You don't want to deny it. And if you're too good to answer it, they see it as, I'm not worth the explanation. Okay, then I'm gonna go. Because you can't expect whoever it is that gets lied about. They can't expect the other person to just not try to know the truth if it's true. They can't expect somebody to not ask them, like, who are they? You know what I mean? Like, how? Like, come on, lessen the entitlement a little bit and realize that if you want to be with somebody, that means securing them when they feel insecure. It wasn't you that caused the insecurity, it was someone else. And they have to just resecure themselves by confirming or denying with that person. And that person blocks them out, and that ruins everything for everybody. And it makes that other person super happy at night. Like they're probably still happy today. Like I mean, like in the future, they're gonna be still happy even after all this is said and done. They're gonna go look back on it and be like, "Oh yeah, they're still not dating. Good. How are you doing? Oh, you're down. You're sad. You know what I mean? That's good. You know what I mean? They're gonna be very happy about it. So that's that relationship. Fuck. Okay, but it's preventable. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. You have a good day. Okay. Okay. Now the third. Okay, no, he's getting ignored completely. Okay, no, he is not nice. He's biting me. I won't tolerate it. Okay, so option three. Okay, this is a coin from India and it's called a rupee. It's 1 rupee. Okay, now this is about your next romantic interest and how it all plays out, and we'll see how it goes. So far, the first two, so far, they all get a kink, and not all of them get back to each other. But they were both great for each other. I know, terrible. But this is life, I'm told. Okay. Against nature. Okay. So whoever this person is, no, I don't want a bad reading. I feel like whoever might approach you, you're not interested. They approach you, you're not interested. Against nature, you would have to like, no, is they block them out and ignore that it's them. Like if you went to have sex with this person, say you've been dating for a long time and now you guys are in the sex, you're never really enjoying sex with them ever. And it's like, so why are you even dating them? So I feel like you come to that epiphany eventually, but we're going to talk about the relationship first. Okay. Encouragement. I feel like someone encourages you to date this person. Come on, give them a chance. What? No, they're great. They're great for you. They're totally not. You know they're not. But you do. Spring, I don't know. You guys might have some spring fever, so you're willing to give it a chance. Okay. Prayer. I feel like you've been single a while and you're just hoping for a nice person. So you give this person a chance. It's almost like a blind date aspect. But maybe it is a blind date. Okay, look at the bigger picture. Yeah, like you try to take this person, like I feel like this someone gets in your ear and tries to tell you all the great things about this person, and none of them are what you desire in a person. Like they're like, oh look, like just an example, it was like a woman talking to another woman. Listen, he cooks, he's got a good job, he's got a house, he's got a nice car. He's perfect for you. And then you're like, yeah, but I can't have a conversation with him. How is that perfect? Oh no, you don't need that. You just need him to be able to do everything for you. What are you talking about? You need to use that motherfucker. And then this person's like, I'm not really down with dating someone I'm not interested in. I feel like sexually they're not attracted to this person. But they seek companionship, they get pushed into it. I guess this is you. 10 of Cups, you're just looking for 10 of Cups. And I feel like if this person really likes you, they're throwing 10 cups at you all the damn time. So I feel like, but they don't make you happy. They don't make you feel good. They don't make you feel sexy. I mean, maybe they give you tons of compliments or something, but you're not into them. Okay. But organization. Okay. I feel like you work a lot, or if not, you blame it on work a lot. You try not to talk to this person. Look at the bigger picture. You tried looking at the bigger picture. I don't know. You keep dating them though. And I feel like it's because someone's constantly encouraging you to do it and telling you to do it. And like, if you want to break up with this person, they're like, no, 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 don't do that. Don't break up with them. Keep dating them. What are you talking about? If I were you, I would never stop dating that person. They can cook. They got a house. They got a nice car. They got a nice job, and they can take care of me for the rest of my fucking life like I'm a baby. Okay, so that's who's in their fucking year, a fucking baby. All right, trying to like get you like in some type of propped up position with this person, and you're just not interested in them. I feel like that doesn't make you happy. Maybe you got your own car and you got your own job and you got your own fucking kitchen and you do your own cooking and you're like, why the fuck would I date someone for things I already can do? What? I don't know. And I feel like in this, you're looking for someone that gives you something that this person doesn't give you. I feel like it's sexual desire straight up. Like I said, if you have to have sex with them, it's like you gotta close your eyes and just imagine anything but them. And it's like, do you really want to get with someone like that? I feel like most of you are trying to see if maybe the attraction comes on because it sense this is like you're a good natured person and you're kind of being led there and they're telling you all the benefits to why you should do it and all this stuff. And you're doing it and you like them. You know what I mean? But no. We are one, quaking aspen. I feel like this is like somebody who's like, oh, when we're married, and you're thinking, damn, I just met you. Like this is like the first date, and they're like, "Oh, I can't wait. When we're married, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna spoil you. I'm gonna buy you flowers every day." Some weird shit like this, and you're thinking, "Dear God, we just met. Are we really getting married already?" Oh my God, this person is very suffocating, very pressuring. They like already like act like they're married to you, and you're owed to them. Like y'all are dating. That's why I said there's a jerk energy to this person, male or female. They're just no. And I feel like, and you're not attracted to them but you keep trying to be. Okay, we are one. I feel like this person feels like you guys are meant to be. Like you're like if this like if we want to pull out the twin flame card, they're gonna be like, this is my twin flame. Like I don't know, fuck. But overall, I feel like stuck in the mud. You kind of get stuck in a cycle with this person, and I feel like y'all have sex, and you're stuck in this cycle of I don't know how long. I'm thinking 2 years. 2 years you sit with this person, like not toying with them, but trying to want them like everyone tells you to want them. You know what I mean? And I feel like this is like where you're not repulsed by this person, but I don't know, you're definitely not into it. So I feel like you eventually break up with this person. Organization, I feel like you definitely put them at a distance. You see a bigger picture that doesn't involve them. I don't know. You pray for something better, even. Like you want this person to leave you alone, go away. You wish people would stop telling you to go date them and be with them and stay with them. You want to break up with them, and you never do. I don't know, stuck in the mud. You get stuck in the mud with this person. I feel like for 2 years you sit there. Yeah, I feel like is having like some shitty relationship with this person. Constancy. Okay, so I feel like eventually they argue with you a lot. A lot. I feel like if you guys are living together, forget it, man. They're just constantly arguing with you because they can tell you're not interested. And they're like totally interested in you. You're their twin flame. They're like beating you and mad at you because you're not twin flaming with them. Okay, they're not realizing that they're psychotic. Like, this person's a little psychotic. I already knew it was gonna be a bad reading. Ugh. Okay, constancy. I feel like, and not today. So I feel like that's what I say. You want to like hold hands with somebody. I don't know. You're big on connection and closeness. You're not big on the material values of somebody or the qualities that they bring to you other than just the companionship. I want to say you like to get along with your person, and I feel like you can get along with this other person, but you have to try to. You hold back parts of yourself, parts of your personality, things like this. As I said, this person's like a total manipulator, narcissist piece of shit, and you end up getting pushed by, I want to say, probably relatives to date them. Oh, they're so great, they're so great. And I feel like, and this is somebody that, like I said, they pester you. Okay, you're not excited when they call. Like when you date someone, usually you're excited to hear from your person and you want to talk to them. This person, no, you're not. I feel like you push them off. You act like you got work. You do everything, and I feel like, and they're constantly still. And I feel like you tell them that you don't want to date anymore. You actually tell them, no, thank you, I'm gonna go, and they still come after you. aggressively though. Like they like ignore that you said that and talk to you the next day like nothing happened or something. Like a real crazy motherfucker. And I feel like this person's pushing. They want to get married. They want to lock you in. I feel like whether you're male or female, they see you as a fucking prize for them, and you don't see them as a prize for you because you don't have a good connection with them. The "we are one" card. You don't feel very connected to them at all. There's a disconnect. When you're having sex, it would be anyone else but them. That's how you feel about it. Like, and it ain't even necessarily because of their attraction or unattraction. It's just they're not your type. I don't know. You might be an empath, and if you're an empath, you're never gonna enjoy sex with that person. Okay, but love life. Okay, so I feel like a lot of people get involved in your love life and care way too much about it. They like desperately want you to get with this person, marry this person, be with this person, and get locked into a relationship with this person. This is making me think that this is like their relative. Like this is like when a girl's trying to get you to date their brother, and you're not interested. Oh, but goddamn, dude, they're tooth and nail are fighting to try to make you stay with that person and be with that person. Either way, love life. I feel like you start daydreaming about a new love life, wanting love. You're like, this can't be love. And I feel like, and this person does everything typical things, classic things. They bring you flowers when you go on dates. They take you out all the time, and you owe them after all this. Are you kidding me? I spent all this time with you. I take you all these nice places. I buy you all these flowers. I give you so much attention. You owe me. Yeah. Either way, love life. I feel like you realize that you don't want to be with this person. If it went on for a while, then it's going to be really hard to get away from them. And you try, and I feel like they're constantly trying to be with you again, and you're constantly trying to not be with them. And I feel like you break it off with them, and then you don't go back. Like you guys don't start dating again, but that person's still fucking there. It's trying. I don't know. They're like knocking at your door. They're calling you all the time. They're trying to be your friend and try to like use that as a way to be in your life, just to try to like get back with you eventually. It's always just to get back with you. If you start dating anyone, they're going to try to act like they're your friend and they're going to giving you advice. And it's like, you're just going to see that basically like this person's always constantly waiting for an opportunity to try to date you. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's stupid. They get involved in your love life. Other people get involved in your love life. And I feel like everybody tries to encourage you to even go back to this person. Like maybe you should go back and date them again. You know what I mean? Like after 2 years of being tortured by them. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's because they're related to that person. That person's like, come on, it's my brother. Or, come on, that's my sister. You have to give her a chance. Eh? Be like the woods, calm, soothing, and mysterious, and full of life. Okay, so I feel like you dream of a better relationship. You don't want that person. You start manifesting someone. Oh, knighthood. I feel like if you're a woman, you're dreaming of him to be like this nice, great person, soldier, reliable, dependable. You want him to be like as attracted this person is to you, but you don't want it to be this person because this person is abusive. I will let it out there right now. There's a reason why you're not turned on by them, and it's because they're abusive. They're a turn off. Their treatment towards people. Maybe you see them do it to other people, and you wonder, oh shit, are they going to do that to me? You know what I mean? Like, and then I feel like if you do date this person long enough, eventually they do. They like coil you up and lock you away and keep you. You know what I mean? And then you have to like break free from this person. And I feel like once you even do that, they're still like clinging to you, trying to act like you guys like. And I feel like, and y'all don't even have children, but yet they're clinging like some type of like some type of baby daddy, baby mama. And it's like there ain't no babies here. Get back, bitch. Get out of here. No, nobody wants you. Just straight up. Go find somebody that go marry the fucking sister. She fucking loves you so damn much. You know what I mean? Like, go marry the person that's trying to encourage y'all to be together. They clearly think that this person's the best man on earth. So well, fucking tell them to go be together. I don't care if they're related. Fuck, they obviously got the hots for each other. Who the fuck is that shit? Anyways, either way. So I feel like you get away from this person. It's almost like you want to run for the woods. You know what I mean? Run to the woods and get away. You know what I mean? But you do. You get away from them. They still have access to you. They always do, I guess, because you know somebody that knows them. But overall, they get info about you. They know about your day. They know all your business. And I feel like, and this is somebody I feel like they're calling you a lot. and you dodge them, you ignore them. I feel like even to this day, like in the future, after the 2 years has passed or whatever, however long the relationship was, they still continue to contact you afterwards all the damn time. Organization, they're trying to always try to like, it's always date you. And I feel like, but they don't tell you that. Like they try to come back and be like some type of friend for you, and they try to act like it's just platonic, but it totally ain't. Okay, achievements. Win the award, accolade, or contract. Yeah, no, this person's on a fucking mission to win you and take you, and you're theirs. Like, I don't know. If you date anyone else, they're like they want to like get rid of that other person because they see it as no, they can't date anyone. They're supposed to be dating me. I don't know. Either way, getting away from them alone is an achievement. This is a terrible relationship to get involved in. Don't let anyone tell you what to date or who to date. Don't. If you don't want to date them, if you can't have sex with them, if you don't find them attractive, just don't even fucking get involved with them. Don't try to make it fit. Literally. Don't try to fucking sit there and make yourself like someone just because you don't want to hurt their feelings. Like, let's get real. That's emotional abuse. Okay? People will try to lock you into that. This person might even go suicidal when you try to leave them or something. This is just a bag of fucking psychotic worms. A bag of fucking nuts over here. Okay? Realization. The answer is here. Take heed. And achievement. As I say, I feel like you get some type of grounding in this relationship and you get away from that person who's constantly trying to make excuses up for that other person so that you'll stay with them. And I mean, they like guilt you into staying with them. They make you, that person emotionally abuses you to stay with that person that they want you to date. And then that person emotionally abuses you, and who knows what else type of abuse they put on you. And I feel like to keep you. You know what I mean? This is the type of relationship you leave, and you leave feeling like you like you survived. And don't get in a relationship. Okay, but either way, I feel like it's all about where the passion lies. If they don't turn you on, it's for a reason. They're not your type. Okay, don't force it. Okay, but either way, you come to this realization, and I feel like, and you probably let this person know that you're looking for somebody that you can connect with better. I don't know. You tell them, and oh wow, I think you find them. Okay, so male or female, whoever you are, you find somebody that is like the lady card. Okay, the lady or the gentleman here. So you find somebody, I feel like you want to hold their hand, you want to be close to them. It's a whole 180 to how you feel with this other person. And you're like, that's what I want. Okay, now I don't know if you aggressively pursue this other person or even try to date them, but the point is that you see a glimpse of what you do want. You know, like a reality check almost. Like I said, you get some type of realization, okay? And you realize that's not what you want, and you want something that this person provides. But I don't know if your mindset is locked in as it being this person, if that makes sense. It's just how they make you feel. You see that this person makes you feel repulsed, and this person makes you feel cuddly. Okay. You meet somebody that you want to cuddle. All right, and you might not be the cuddle type, but you want to cuddle them. Okay, but you might not have known you were the cuddle type because you were cuddling a fucking monster over here. Okay, coffin card. Okay, I guess you end up breaking, as I said, you break up with this person. It might be to pursue another person or just a particular type of person that you want. You know what you seek now, and it ain't this person. And they could have all the money in the world. They could have all the who knows what they do. They can bring all the flowers they fucking want, eh? But at the end of the day, they don't bring the heat. All right. And I feel like, and you're looking for some heat. I don't blame you. I feel like you experience it somehow, or someone tells you something, I feel like you experience it. You meet somebody. Oh, they come in between. I place the cards like this just like I realized. No, no, yeah, no, your love life gets complicated because you meet somebody that's like way better for you, like a match, like a good partner. You guys complement each other. And I feel like, but it gets in between you and this other person and it gives you space even. But you really like this person. And I feel like you end up starting to date someone new. So this relationship doesn't last, it fizzles out, but they definitely are clinging and holding and trying to tie you up and wrap you up into some type of marriage. You live with them and you're theirs and you take care of them and they take care of you. Okay? They take care of you. All right, but you don't want to do that portion of like you don't want to have sex or make love or do any of that with this person. You don't really like them like that. So it ends up being like, yeah, that's all great, but this is a key thing for you is to have like the connection with the person and their body, like body, I don't know. And you find that with somebody, and it opens your eyes to seeing that like you don't have to date someone just because they have nice credentials or whatever. That could end up being someone you don't even want to be with. So as I say, like you don't use this person, you don't abuse this person. It's quite the opposite. And I feel like you just try and you have someone constantly telling you to try like it's the right thing to do. So you're trying to do the right things with this relationship, and then I feel like you leave it. You leave it before you meet this other person. While you're gone afterwards, like while y'all are separated and they're like in that state of where they're trying to constantly still get with you and and I mean, who knows what they're doing, but they're still up your ass. You know what I mean? And that's when you meet this other person. And I feel like it makes this person come back 10 times, tenfold. It's hard. They might even find this person that you're dating and threaten them, lie to them, do something. They want to break y'all up so bad because if y'all are dating, they can't try to date you. And I feel like, and they act like they're over you and y'all can be friends or something. And you can't. This person's constantly trying to date you. And you honestly don't want to be with them. So I feel like you get away from them somehow. You separate, you meet someone new. This is crazy for you. You love this. You're like, oh my God, quaking Aspen. Making me think of some quake dance. Okay, listen, some butt quaking or something. Like, okay, this person might be a dancer that you meet. You meet someone that dances, maybe. But overall, they pull you out the mud there. I feel like 'cause you pull yourself out the mud. Okay, let me let you know. You definitely don't meet a new person and then use them as a way out of the mud. No, you get your ass out that mud on your own. You're an elephant. You do that. But it took you time because you're a really good person and you tried to basically always see the good nature. And it went against every bit of your nature to be with that person, and you're a good natured person. So eventually you see that that's why you guys can't really click, even if you get along as friends. You can't be lovers or spouses or partners like that because you're really not attracted to them. They're just a friend for you. And it's like you're forcing that all the time. You know what I mean? To please this person and have a like a real romantic relationship with them, and you're not. Eventually, I mean, you come to full circle on this of how you feel. It could be fast, it could be slow. I'm not sure. Like I said, up to 2 years you date this person, but eventually you're dating, you're single, you're not with them, and you date a person, and then this other person is they already know about it, and they're on a mission to end that. They try to break you up with that person bad, and I feel like they do. Maybe they put a kink in your dating. You guys stop dating. Maybe you might pick it up later. Like I feel like there's not really much crazy hostility there, but it is all triggered from this other person. So you guys end up not talking with that other person that you really, really, really like, and you still don't end up with that other person that you really, really, really didn't like. So it's like that other person sabotaged the relation for no reason. They're sabotaging it so that you will remain single so they can always try, even if you tell them no. And if you're not single, they can't even try. So they want to always have that available to them to try to be with you and come in. I mean, trying to take me back or take me back. Like if this person has fucked up with you after you dated them, they fucked up hard. They didn't just make fun of you with their friends or lie about a blowjob that didn't happen or did happen. I mean, like they didn't do something like this, like classic childish shit. I feel like they literally physically abuse you and mentally and emotionally in every way they can. And I feel like their main goal is to marry you. This is somebody that's probably begging for a ring or shoving a ring down your throat all the damn time, or talking about it all the time. As I said, they're very pushy. They're trying to move in with you. This person might get a new apartment and be like, "Do you want to come stay? Could you imagine yourself living here with me?" And I mean, something like that. And like they're already dropping signs that they want to like tie the knot and like lock you in, and like you like being wanted and loved like this. And then you realize you don't love them back, and I feel like, and you leave. Once you realize you don't love them, you can't be with them no more, and you realize there's just no point. You're never going to. It's been how long? 2 years. I'm seeing constantly. It's been 2 years with this person, and it's still not. You're not attracted. All right, and no matter how many times you guys are banging, all right, I feel like you're in this relationship with them full time. You might as well be living together. They might end up getting you to move in with them. That's what I said. I'm trying to help you avoid all of this. This motherfucker's a disaster waiting to happen. So if you ever go on a blind date that's set up by someone you know, I feel like you can always look into it. Okay, but remember this reading. All right, if they start pushing you and you're not interested and you're not sexually interested, no ifs, ands, or buts. You have to sit there and like fake it or something. I feel like just don't even get involved with them because nothing but torture from there on. I feel like captivity or something. And I want to say it makes you miss this one person here that does make you feel this whole quaking, earth shattering type love and companionship and cuddliness. All right. This is somebody at 10 of Cups. I feel like they're very good. They're very loyal. They're very nice. They're very loving. They're everything you'd want. And I feel like, and that's why you're attracted to them so much, so easily. And like, that's what I said. Like, it's kind of one of those where if you were to tell this person, oh, yeah, me and them make out, me and this new person here, we're making out all the time and I'm loving it. They'd be like, well, you never used to make out with me, or you never used to wake out with that guy or that girl that you were dating. Since when do you like to make out or something? They'd be like, listen, I just didn't like making out with them. And you just didn't know it. As I said, you don't know things until you know them. And eventually you come full circle. Some of you take it, I mean, get yourself out of it quick because you can just, you're not attracted to them. So you just end it there. And you just take the bullshit from that other person constantly trying to breathe down your neck to fucking get you to date them. And you just keep saying no. A lot of you prevent this now. I like see it forming. But some of you won't. You'll go check into it anyways. And some of you end up with that person for a while. I feel like because you didn't listen to yourself, you didn't listen to this reading, and you listen to that person who just, I don't know what the hell their motive is, why they care so much if you date this other person. You know what I mean? It's a little strange. Like I got the Stork card here and Queen of Cups. So it's like I feel like they see you as someone they want in their family and they want you to have babies with their friend, their family member that you know what I mean, their uncle or cousin or brother or whoever that is. And they want you to date them. And they see y'all having babies. Yeah, they see you being perfect together. Okay? And it just ain't. I feel like you see a side of them that this person doesn't see because you're in a relationship with them romantically and this person isn't. This person's like a relative of theirs, you know what I mean? Or like a longtime friend, you know what I mean? Or they're not the same sex attraction. Like this is a man and that's a man and they're not attracted to each other. Like they're not gay. So it's like they're not even they're not trying to date that person. God, so as I said, you see a side of them that they don't get to see. And I feel like if you try to tell this other person that that's how this person is and you don't want to be with them, they shut it down. They don't believe you. You're uncomfortable. You can't even express what you go through with that person behind closed doors, basically. So you're stuck with it. And that's the beginning of an abusive relationship. Okay. So let's see. Your love life, all right, is got something really crazy in store for you. But you can avoid it all by just following your own parts, your own desires. If you don't desire them and want to cuddle up on them and kiss on them, and when you leave their house, you're not thinking about them still. Like if those things aren't triggered in you, then this person's not right for you. No matter how much bells and whistles they come with, they could be the sexiest man or woman alive. You know what I mean? Or they could be nobody. But the point is that this person pushes you to it, and I feel like you just give it a chance. I feel like because I want to say okay? Because you were lonely. So you were willing to try. But I feel like you meet someone else and then you see, damn, if I would this is nice. And I feel like and you try to go all in with them, but it ends up you end up breaking up with that new person too. But it's because of the old person. But I feel like because y'all break up in a particular way, it's kind of just like putting it off. Like it's not a good time. I got something going on. I got an ex coming back and I don't know, like they somehow like there's a separation between y'all, but not because you guys want to be broken up. You guys still want to be together. And if you guys still want to be together after the breakup, you guys will end up back together after the breakup. If they both want it, it'll happen. That's how manifestation happens, even like subconscious manifestation. If they both desire it, then they'll end up running into each other. And maybe having sex right there and a motherfucking right at the bus station. Who knows? I tease. But overall, that's the reading. Okay, so your next love interest is not a very nice one. Okay, and they're using that. They're having that other person like push it onto them. You know what I mean? Push it onto you. And it's no good. I feel like you end up being very unhappy, and it ends up like not wasting your time because you know you always learn lessons, right? And you learn what you don't want. When you're in a bad relationship, you might not know what you want, but you know what you don't want. So then when you do go back out dating again, you avoid a lot of trouble because you just had however long time with this other person. And then you end up meeting somebody that is great for you, but it ends up being a little sloppy and you guys are kind of an on and off thing, I want to say. So what's coming next is not so great, but what comes after is the great thing. And the goal is to not let what come in between, okay, the person that you dated before this new person, the goal is to not let that sabotage it or mitigate the saboteuring, because I feel like sometimes certain things are destined to happen, right? You can't really change it, but you can, repair things. So I feel like if both people like each other at the end of through all that, they end up back together. So you have someone very good coming, but you got to get through this motherfucker first. I'm serious. Listen, I see all dating. Put my fucking tar on. I see all dating as like a fucking game that you like literally just gotta survive. I try talking to these people and all they do is throw dick pics at me, and I'm like, I can't survive this. I don't like any of your dicks. Get them out of here. Get it out of here. I hate all your penises. I was telling this one guy, I was like, that penis is disgustingly ugly. And they're like, listen, I don't really just study penis. I was like, I do. I'm a woman. I was like, I drool over penis if it's nice. I was like, that's not a nice penis. I don't like anything about it. I was like, it's gross. I was like, it looks like it's got disease even. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. And they're like, they're thinking of me like, why are you so judgy about penises? I said, listen, all penis is ugly. The goal is to find the least ugliest penis. They're like, that makes sense. I'm like, it's kind of the reality. Okay. So either way, I hope everybody enjoyed. I'm gonna try to catch up with my chat because I didn't have it tonight. Let's see. Okay, there's no chat. So I hope you have a good night, and I hope that brings you some insight, and you have good luck with your dating life.